I've begun to work on my stick. Well, it's actually not my stick. It's for Alexis. This is a good sturdy stick for her. I know she's waiting to get into some kind of shape to join me in the mountains. And then I'm carving it with this. But this is very hard wood, so I'm having a hard time. And this blade, I guess, is not really meant for this, but I like this blade. God, I should learn how to use knives. You know what? I was thinking that if I were a character in the Walking Dead series, I'd be that black chick. I don't remember her name, but she was muscular and wiry and stuff like that. And she was the dangerous one. She was the one you didn't want to piss off because she might come up from behind you, sneak up and slice you up a little bit. That was my hero in the whole series. I didn't like the series very much because it was really disgusting. I don't know why we like to watch disgusting things, but I like the whole survival part because with the way things have been going, it's probably a good idea to have some survival skills. One of them would be protecting yourself from dangerous people, stuff like that. So that's the way I think. I always think about the contingencies. Oh, there's a little hummingbird sitting on a wire over there, but you can't see him, and he just buzzed off. Oh, yeah, I like it here. It's really a shame. These people are crazy. It's alright. Doesn't matter. People can do what they want. I don't want to make trouble for anybody. I just want to, do fun stuff. I want to travel the world a little bit and, write about my experiences and meet different people and stuff. And of course, you're going to meet all different types of people. Good people, bad people. You just don't know. And the thing to do is to if the situation starts to go down, well, you find a solution. You try to find the most defensive, because you need to be defensive in some cases. You need to protect yourself of your belongings and of course your life. These are important things to know. And so you protect yourself in different ways, and you get witnesses. Witnesses are always good to have, because if you don't have witnesses, it's your word against theirs. That's why I think getting the police involved is a really great idea. And I'm boiling some more coffee. I'm not in a hurry to go out. I know those guys are downstairs. I just want to take my knife and carve things up. So I'm going to work on that stick a while. Maybe when the sun goes down, maybe I'll take a walk towards the post and go talk to those people who live on the edge over there and see if they know anybody in the countryside who's looking for a tenant. Somebody who lives simply, who just needs a garden space, and don't mind if I have English classes with little children. And if they have children, shit, I'll teach them English for free. It's fun to play with children and watch them learn stuff. They're so filter free until, of course, they get infected by the public school system, and then they get all kinds of filters and they don't learn anything. Well, that's not true. I mean, it depends on the child. There's some people walking down the street. I like it here. It's simple. It's quiet. It's it's a little suburb of the bigger city, Aguascalientes, which is the capital of the state. There are 32 states in Mexico. It's the United States of Mexico, just like we got United States of America. So we got 32 states in Mexico, and I'm not 100% sure because I haven't studied geography, but I think every state has a capital that has the same name. So it's Aguascalientes, stuff like that. And I think that's kind of cool. I have a brother-in-law who lives in Zacatecas, and I was thinking to go visit him, but I don't know if I'll make it there. I really just can't be with some people right now. I just want to do what I need to do and get things started here, and finally making actually a move to leave the United States is something I've been planning for many years. Actually, I was planning it before I even met Armando. When I was married to Luis, and I went to Guatemala the first time, and I saw, it was a lot of poverty and stuff, but there was something magic in the air about the people and the way of living and stuff. And I said, you know what? I could do this. I could do this. And I was making good money at GE, and I was living like a poor person and socking the money away. But the marriage fell apart, and so that dream went south. And I took some time off. I had like, I don't know, $55,000 saved up in like 3 years. And so I took a long break from corporate America. Never actually went back until the very end. I went and worked customer service in a very small corporation that was expanding, PBD, professional book distributors, as a customer service. They paid very little. They promised everything and paid nothing, and then wanted me to do technical service and interpret and do all this stuff, but they weren't going to deliver the money. So that's what really pushed me out the door. I said, fuck this, I'm out. I left. I never went back to work. And I did a bankruptcy that same year I left. I left in April, and by September, because I had been planning it for like a couple of years or more. And so I finally went through all the rigmarole that's with a bankruptcy. And when they looked at my case and they saw how little money I had made over the years, they were like, oh, geez. And they didn't even question me. They questioned everybody else who was going into bankruptcy with their boats and their fancy houses and stuff. And me, I'm living on the fucking edge and going into bankruptcy. But what I didn't tell them is that like years before, I bought a motorcycle on my credit card. I had such good credit, I actually bought a Ducati and buzzed around on that for a while until I got sick with my celiacs, and then had to sell my motorcycle to pay off my medical debt because my insurance wasn't helping out, and then they ended up not paying a fucking dime on any of my treatment or any of my testing, not even the first consultation with the doctor. Yeah, they boned them for like $9,000. The clinic was willing to take only $3,000 of that if I could pay it. I didn't have the money. I was broke. I didn't even have vapors in my account, okay? I was just keeping enough money in my checking account so I didn't go below zero. Usually if I had $10 in checking, I was doing okay. And then I signed up for Netflix, and now I had to make sure I had at least $15 a month in my checking. That's not good. So I'm making more coffee. That water's got to be boiled. I'm going to just dump some more shit in there. Yeah, so Rosa Peligrosa over and out on a Sunday after her walk in a situation of peril.